Hey everyone, just a quick recipe video on how to make a lacto-fermented sriracha-like chili sauce. I'm actually about to make a second, a much bigger batch because this recipe that you're about to see came out really well, and this is actually all we have left because we had a barbecue and all of our friends loved it. So let's dive into it. You'll need 3 red bell peppers, about 6 chili peppers. I'm using habaneros here, but you can adjust it depending on how spicy or not you like your sauce to be. About 6 cloves of garlic, 15 grams of salt, 50 grams of sugar. So these will be your base for the fermented sauce, and these here are just optional ones. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of fish sauce, and I will flavor it with some chipotle chili flakes and paprika, and I'm also going to use about 2 tablespoons of pickle juice from my previous fermented pickles recipe. So this will just kickstart the fermentation process faster, but you don't necessarily need it. Deseed all the peppers, put them in a food processor together with all the ingredients. I've also added 2 teaspoons of chipotle chili flakes and 1 teaspoon of paprika. I will let you know how that works out, so this is a bit of an experiment. Feel free to experiment with different flavors and spices on top of the base ingredients. You're looking for this kind of chunky consistency. We are going to ferment this in this state, and then once this is fermented, we're going to blend it again to make it really smooth. Put everything in a 1 liter mason jar. I definitely recommend 1 liter one because as this ferments, this level will start to rise. So obviously you don't want it overflowing. We're going to cover it with a cheesecloth like this and let it ferment 3 to 5 days. You'll see a lot of activity and separation happening from about 2 or 3 days. What we're going to do is we're going to come back and stir this every single day. It's day 2, and as you can see, there has been a lot of fermentation happening and the liquid is separating from the pulp. It might take a bit longer. Obviously this has happened quickly because it's been really hot here. So what we're going to do is, as I said, stir it every day. You may need to even stir it twice a day if it's fermenting a lot. When it stops fermenting, you will stop seeing the bubbles as you've seen in previous days. From that point on, you can either move on to blending it and making it into a sauce, or you can ferment it for longer to develop its flavor, and you can also actually decrease the spiciness of it, which is something that you might be after. If you do decide to keep fermenting it for longer like I have, then I would recommend closing this but continue stirring it every single day. So in total, since I mixed this all together, it's been about 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. This is the consistency that I like and I will stick with. Alternatively, what you can do is you can sieve this, and what you'll end up with is going to be a liquidy Tabasco sauce and like a chunky chili sauce. but it's up to you if you want to do that, but I'm just going to keep it like it is. This will keep in the fridge for a couple of months. Just make sure that you keep it in a nice sealed container like this mason jar. Enjoy!